Good morning once again. Good morning to Datapoint students, viewers, and the lovers of our channels all around the world. Good morning. My name is Lucky Ojukwe. I'm here once again today to trade with you live from our broadcast here in Lagos. If you are watching us from all over the world, thank you for keeping to us. We are here once again to give you what it takes in Forex to have a correct, good analysis for the end of the week. Today is Friday, 5th of June 2026. So we're just starting off the day very bright and great. So I want to assure every one of us that this morning we'll be having good technical analysis on live gold, S&P 500, NAS 100, possible oil, JBP USD, JBP JPY. Just for like few minutes, we will be doing that live. So let's see how that goes. Um, Back to the chart. My take for this is let's start with gold, which is our primary objective for today. We take gold. Now it's on my watch list already. So if you don't want to go to the watch list as a newbie, what we need to do is to come back to um, the screen. You enter Xauusd as then you check your gold. Your gold, okay, let me come back there so that you get something clear. You have different brokers, Oanda, TVC, Forex FSCM, Pepperstone, Capital.com, Vintage, IC Market. There are many brokers. So, but you can choose anyone. But for me, I use more of Oanda.com or Oanda. So what you do, you have the chart this way. Now, our major trading system is we do top-down analysis. Top-down analysis in the sense that you have to follow up your support and resistance when it gets to your entry level, or you monitor your trend where there is a pullback, then you enter for uptrend for a buy. When there is a pullback for down after breaking the level or structure, you enter for a sell for downward trend. That is how market runs. So for this on gold XAUUSD, let's see the analysis. We already have analysis ready here. Now if you can see our screen clearly, we have okay, let me have a full screen so that you can have that. So we have, this is a full screen, and we have let's mark at our support. We're going to have a support here. So this is our support, this is our resistance. So what we expect the market to do, I think the market is more or less still dropping down to the lower zone. But mind you, there are two ways there. If either is a swing trader or a scalper, for today's tradings we are live, I will be using the lower time frame to do my entry level. Now let's see what the entry level is giving us. If you can check above, we have a buy, then we have this. So there was a breakout here that give us this sell down. But at this level, this breakout has already shown that it's resisting this zone 1, zone 2. Now what do we expect? We want this market to, you see, 1, 2, 3. Now we want this market to come back here, then we can go for a buy. Now how does it work? For instance, you are seeing this, let me remove this. You have this is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, another lower high, lower low. We have another lower high, then we go back again. But what we're going to be trading now, we're going to be taking the next lower low entry to go to lower high for a buy. So once that is taken, then you enter for a buy. That gives you a very clear opportunity for you to move on. Now let's check in general, what do we actually expect gold to do? For now, as a scalper, because you're going to be using 15 minutes, 5 minutes or 30 minutes for entry, wait for like 1 hour, few hours, you take your profit or you have a loss. This is just for those who want to trade that level. You are going to use this zone, which is resistance and support. That means our focus should be within this range, in between 4,447 to 4,486 zone. So what do we expect now? We expect the market to come back here to this zone, then we take a buy. That is for gold for this morning. Now let's check back to other pairs like um, let's take Nasdaq. So as you have on the screen, Nasdaq is a downtrend, which we all see. It's having a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then another lower low here. We expect a lower high. But the lower low that is in this level, we have one touch, second touch. We expect this market to drop down again. Then we'll go for a buy. Then to take our profit on the next trend line. Now that means we will be trading in this direction. This is what we have here. There was a level of a small double top, double bottom here. Then we'll go for a long. But since it is somewhere here, we're expecting this little zone here to come back again to this level. Then we can go for a buy. That is what we're expecting for Nasdaq or US tech this morning. So remember that these are volatile pairs. They are Nasdaq is an indices, while gold is a commodity. We're going to do more of indices and commodity today. Let's check US oil again. So this is what I have in US oil. US oil sometimes can be very funny. If there is no fundamentals, it's difficult for it to move. For what we have on our chart, we have more of a ranging, but it's an uptrend. But at this range, we can trade it to have a support and resistance, entering and exit. So let's see if the market is able to drop down to $91 or $90. We'll go for a buy to $96. So that is what we're expecting for US oil for today. So let's also look at JBP USD, one of the currencies I love so much. I was on it this morning. I think I made some profits. Now I traded this market this morning from somewhere here. I got my entry from here. I woke up and I saw the entry somewhere here. I got the entry somewhere here and I entered here. I think I got to this level as my exit, which is a clear one for 2 or thereabout. Yeah, I got a 1 for 2 on this JBP USD this morning, and it was a clean chart, clean buy, and a good profit. So meanwhile, let's check our fundamentals. I always told you that it's very important. How do you get that? You go to forexfactory.com, click on calendar, then you click on the date, which is today is Friday. The only volatilities we have today is from 130. We'll be expecting market to be a bit volatile. I said that buy or a sell. Remember that it's very key. You don't trade during the news because sometimes the news analysis may not really give you if it's going to be a buy or a sell. So you have a CAD dollar, the Canadian dollar, US dollar, and little of JBP pounds and all that. So we expect employment change, unemployment rate, average hour end, non-farm employment and unemployment rate again for USD, and unemployment rate for Canadian dollars are going to be active from 130 to 240 thereabout. So you can either stay out of the market or you trade with caution so that you don't lose your market or your account at this volatility. Please always trade with your stop loss and your take profit so that you don't over because sometimes if you don't put your take profit, you might get to your level, then you start reversing back again. So I always tell people to be very careful when it comes to trading news or whatever. So that is what we have for news. And there's another channel you can also get this, is called investing.com. Investing.com is another opportunity where you can trade and check for your you can also get your all your fundamental news. So this is what we have for investing.com this morning. Investing.com, one thing I love it for is it's a channel that can give you a lot of information, a lot of information. So we have stocks, indices, uh, commodity, ETFs, currencies and not. So our major focus is on currencies. You check for currencies, you will see all the data report. So here it gives you more of a report. Some of the analyses are not open here, where you have good, fair, great, good, fair, great. So if you need to understand, if you are the type that trade fundamentals, you need to go study that clearly to know what it means by good, fair, and good. So for me, I don't really encourage someone who is coming aboard. You click on economic calendar, that gives you the clearer direction. Then you move down. Today is Friday. Friday on the economic calendar, um, we have star 1 means you are safe, star 2 is a bit volatile, star 3 is the worst, which shows in the Forex factory as red. And let's check 130. What 130 on Forex factory was giving us is average hour is still showing us star 1, star 1 star. That means today market may not be that too volatile as we may expect. By 6 o'clock, we will expect more volatility in the market because there are more of US pairs that are available uh, for a volatile market for today. So that is what we have for this morning. Please remember, as I always told you, that always trade with caution. By expecting this market to come to this zone, once you get here, I will be going for a sell. We have one touch, second touch, third touch. That's why I have this sell bar indicated here for us to go down again. So if you have not liked our channel, please do click below for you to follow us and share and comment for any pair you want us to do analysis for in the nearest days or weeks to come. Please always follow us, Datapoint Online Academy, on our YouTube. Go to TikTok. We have other of our network that are also available, social media. You can follow us there. So I want to encourage us to continue to do more back testing in all our charts to have accurate direction of the market. So thank you once again. I am Lucky Udukwe from Datapoint reporting the chart for this morning. Goodbye.